Check it. Alright guys, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we're going to look at AMC stock, GME stock, not ape stock. It is gone. Ape stock is gone. We're also going to look at SPY stock and SQQQ stock. We're going to go over the play with SQQQ. We're also going to be looking at AMC, giving you guys a prediction and update on where I think it's going to head into after hours. We're going to look at GME as well, talk about GME, and we're going to be looking at SPY in this video. So you want to watch the whole video if you hold meme stocks. This is a shorter video, a shorter update. We're going to give you guys all the information you need to know about AMC stocks and more. Let's go ahead and hop in the charts, the facts, the data. Let's go. All right, guys, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we're going to be looking at AMC stock, GME stock, SPY stock, and of course not ape stock anymore because ape is converted. So we're going to be looking at these stocks. We're also going to be checking out SQQQ. SQQQ might be involved in the daily lineup every day now. We are going to be focusing on SQQQ, especially because it is a major play. If you have not heard about this play, this is another MOAS style play, a big long-term swing trade accumulation. I am going to be accumulating in these ranges here, accumulating this ranges here. Again, this is what I'm doing. This is not what you should be doing. Trade at your own risk, do your own due diligence. I think the market is going to crash, and that's why I'm taking this trade. But again, I'm loading up in these ranges here. I do think SQQQ could go lower. It could go as low as $16. That's absolutely fine. But I've been accumulating over the past couple of days, waiting and accumulating in between these ranges here of $21 and $16. And then I will be selling off, playing these gap fills. There's a gap fill on the daily time frame here. You guys can see the gap fill right here, which would be about a 30% gain, and a gap fill here, which would be about a 70% gain. And then of course, if the market absolutely capitulates and tanks, we would have these two ranges here, which is up to a 300 to a 700% gain. We've also been scalping SQQQ every day using shares and or calls, to scalp SQQQ, making profit every single day. I give alerts on the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, it's $50 for a lifetime invite. You want to get in before the spots fill up or the price increases. You want to get in before either of these things happen. $50 for a lifetime invite. People make $500, $1,500. They easily make their money back. It's a very cheap investment, especially for a lifetime deal. Hit me up in the email in the comment section or description. There's an email, data05. Hit me up on there or Instagram. Hit me up and just say, hey, I want to join the Discord. I'll send you the payment info. As soon as you send me the payment, I'll send you the link. It's as easy as that. Now, we have identified the downtrend on SPY. We have identified a downtrend on SPY. Let's go ahead and look at SPY and give you guys the technical analysis on the SPY. So we have a bearish engulfing here on the top. Okay, so this is why I've been called 460 at the top. I already let you guys know. For the people that are new in the channel, if you don't know, I say it all the time, but this is why, because new people are coming to the channel all the time. I called 460 as the top. I called it way back months ago while everyone was calling for all-time highs, while they were calling for new bull runs and stuff like that. I let everyone know so they don't get rug pulled and don't get wrecked that we weren't going to go to all-time highs, even though Moon Boys were saying that we were and that we're going to have a new bull run. I said 460 was going to be the top of this rally. I tweeted it. I let everyone know. So as we see, it came to fruition that 460 was the top. Now, a lot of people think we could still get a bounce to the upside, and yes, we could. It's not very likely, especially because we got rejected off of this latest V-shaped recovery and only went to this level, and I'll get to that here in a second. But it's not likely that we'll be filling this gap anytime soon, and it will be left up here, and in fact, we'll be filling these gaps to the downside much sooner, pulling the market down, and again, that would help push SQQQ up. Now, SQQQ runs inverse of the NASDAQ, and I'll get to that here in a second, but NASDAQ also has a major macro bear flag. We'll quickly look at it real quick, but as you guys can see, this is a macro bear flag. You have a downwards pull, bear flag, and then another downwards pull. This is a macro bear flag, so I am looking for this to play out. You guys can see that the weekly MACD has already flipped bearish for the NASDAQ, and momentum has definitely shifted to the downside. If you go ahead and pop on the alligator, you guys can see that the alligator has also shifted to the downside, started to curl here on the weekly time frame, and on the daily time frame it has switched to a bearish cross with the green band on the bottom and the blue band on top. That means that the momentum has shifted to the downside. So I do expect this bear flag to play out on the NASDAQ, which would cause it to come all the way down to about 10,000, and that would cause SQQQ to go up to all the way to $70 or $80. Again, it's only about $19 right now, $20 right now. So that would be a massive gain, 300 to 500 to 700% in profit. Now we can see AMC getting a little bit of pop here in after hours. So I'm going to talk about that here in a second. We can see that AMC is getting a little bit of pop here in after hours. There is a theory that the settlement is going to expose shorts and that this today was a major shakeout. I'm going to get to that here in a second. Let me finish covering SPY. So SPY, the trend is your friend. The trend is down here on the macro. We can see that we have this big bullish engulfing on the daily time frame. And if you look, we printed another bearish engulfing on the daily time frame. If we close above or below this level of 436.50, that's going to confirm the bearish engulfing. Now you guys can see basically this happened before last time we had a bearish engulfing. SPY got a beautiful bounce back to the upside, which is normally typical after a big bearish day for SPY to get a bounce. As you guys can see, the same thing happened now. Big bearish day, SPY getting a bounce, big bearish day, SPY getting a bounce. What's probably going to happen is it's probably going to start to go up one more day and then top out. And that's exactly what technical analysis on the smaller time frame is saying. Basically, you guys can see these two yellow lines or orange lines calling for a little bit more upside to about 441 and not being able to break 441. If we go any higher than 441, it would be 444 as resistance, topping out and then coming back to the downside. So this will probably happen Monday. You'll probably see a continuation back to the upside on Monday, and then Tuesday seeing more red days, more continuation for the downside. I will be buying the dip on SQQQ, loading up, and again, in the Discord, I give you morning briefings and let you guys know if SPY is going to be bullish or bearish and what calls or puts to play. So I will be putting that information out in the Discord for people that are in the Discord. Again, hit me up, email link below, DataZeroOfficial5. Hit me up and ask about the Discord. Now, as you guys can see, the trend is down. And again, I do think we're going to get one more green candle to the upside and then move down, similar to what you see here, big bearish engulfing, bounce to the upside, and then you see it start to fade out before an overall capitulation. Big bearish candle, bounce to the upside, and then start to fade out, probably right around this blue line. You guys can see, so right around 442, 441 in that range, start to fade out and then come back to the downside as it remains in this overall downwards channel. You guys can see that the MACD is bearish, and you can see on the weekly time frame, MACD is flipping bearish as well, confirming that we are going to see a downside. Now, I did predict a green weekly candle in last week's weekly update and prediction. I gave you guys a weekly and update prediction video last week and told you guys that we would see a green week for SPY, and we did see a green week on SPY. So that is the green weekly candle that we did print. I did predict this in my last weekly update video. Now, next week, I will give the weekly prediction update video on Saturday or Sunday. So make sure you look for my videos Saturday and Sunday to get the weekly prediction and update where I'm going to go over all the technical analysis that you need to know for the week. Let's go ahead and hop into GameStop and show you guys GameStop. Now, GameStop is still a MOAS play, okay? In my personal opinion, GameStop is still a MOAS play. I still hold all of my shares of AMC, but I have GameStop shares as well. I'm also accumulating SQQQ shares, and I have other plays like XRP, XLM, Bitcoin, Ethereum. I'm holding all of these things as super long-term accumulation, big gain swing style plays for those long-term MOA style life-changing games. Again, XRP, XLM, I hold that. I hold Ethereum, I hold Bitcoin, I hold GameStop, I hold SQQQ. These are all home run, swing out the park hitter plays that I'm looking at. Let's go ahead and pop into GME and show you guys what's going on with GME. So GME broke out of this pennant that I identified on my last video. I identified this pennant. If you watch my last video, you'll remember this pennant. We broke to the upside here in the stream, and then we started making a rising wedge. You guys can see that this rising wedge right here is being formed on GME. So this is going to break to the downside, but not before we go up to about $17.50. So I do think GME is going to continue up here in after hours and pre-market tomorrow, or not tomorrow, on Monday. So I think we'll continue up in after hours, maybe fade out, go flat, but I do think we're going to get a nice move to about $17.50 in pre-market on Monday. So expect that move on GME to the upside on Monday. So that is what I'm looking at for GME. I do think GME is setting up for a bottom here. So I think GME is making a bottom right here. This is a pennant shape at the bottom of a long downtrend, while RSI was extremely oversold, and price was way outside of the Bollinger Bands. This is all indications that price is going to snap back hard to at least $18, at least $18 where the Bollinger Bands are on the weekly time frame. RSI is getting very, very oversold. It's already oversold on the daily time frame. This is a good buy in my personal opinion. GME is a time to buy right now, not financial advice. In my personal opinion, it's a great time to be buying GME. Why? Because RSI is way oversold. You guys can see that it's been beat down after a long downtrend. These are the stocks that I look to buy for gains to the upside. So that's what I'm looking at for GME. Again, make sure you check out my weekly update and prediction for where I think this thing's going to be going headed into next week. Let's go ahead and look at AMC. AMC stock, you guys can see it's seeing a bit of recovery. And you guys can see that it is in a falling wedge. It's in a pretty big falling wedge and currently breaking to the upside of this falling wedge right now. So this is bullish for AMC. You guys can see that it actually broke to the upside, retested the falling wedge, and is pumping to the upside. So this is extremely bullish for AMC. AMC could see a price of $15 all the way by Monday morning. So we could see upside throughout the rest of the week or out the rest of the after hours all the way to about 7 p.m. when after hours close. And then tomorrow or Monday, I keep getting confused, guys, on Monday, see even more upside all the way to 1450, as crazy as that sounds. Now, I do think AMC is going to get to at least 1350 by Monday open. 1350 by Monday open. It's looking extremely good for AMC to actually continue to the upside through after hours and in pre-market on Monday morning. This is extremely bullish. Make sure you check out my weekly predictions and update video on where I think this thing's going to be headed into next week. It is looking rather good. We also still have high cost to borrow on AMC. High cost to borrow on AMC. It was reported about 1,000%. Now it's as low as 739%. This is good. But also we're seeing reports of short interest increase. This is bullish. This is bullish. So far, so good. And if we are on the threshold security list for Monday, that's going to be extremely bullish because we are still on the threshold security list, which means FTDs were not cleared. That's extremely, extremely, extremely bullish. So guys, we are not looking that bad. Now, I know a lot of you apes are discouraged and feel really down in the dumps. And me personally, my portfolio is so low from AMC, the portfolio that holds AMC. I am literally just going to hold this thing at least until the settlement payment, which could expose naked shorts. It could expose naked shorts, and we could see some naked shorts covering, which would cause quick movements to the upside. So I'm at least waiting until Monday to do anything. And also, when I looked at the MOAS roadmap, if you guys are new to the channel, go back and look for the MOAS roadmap videos. You'll understand everything. But I basically had a map that I used to tell everyone the price every single day. I was able to use it to call the price every single day, and it was tracking candle for candle. I basically had MOAS mapped out before the yes voters got involved and then before the reverse split got involved, which set everything off track. Now that would tell us that we were not yet to squeeze until September 20th and to October. I had a range of September 20th to October that we would see a short squeeze with the MOAS roadmap. So even if we didn't have the reverse split, we would still not be squeezing yet. So me personally, I might be waiting until at least October before selling any AMC shares. If I do sell any AMC shares, I will let you guys know. I will let you guys know right away. I'm very transparent with the way I move. So I will let you guys know whatever moves I do make and when I do make those. But guys, this is pretty much everything I have for you guys. You're going to have to check out the weekly prediction and update video for my weekly prediction on what weekly candle I do think will print. Again, for my weekly prediction update video, I tell you the weekly prediction and tell you what type of candle we will be printing. Okay, so I give you guys a prediction on what type of candle we'll be seeing and also what type of movement we'll be seeing throughout the week as well. So check out that video on Saturday and Sunday to get that update. But guys, I hope you have a great weekend. It's about beer 30 for me, so I'm about to go have a good weekend. I hope you guys enjoy yourself. I'm about to go hit Ybor City, Ybor City, however you want to put it. Hit me up in the Instagram. Hit me up in the Instagram. If you ever do want to link up and you are in the Tampa area, hit me up in the Instagram. That's going to be linked down below. And as always, y'all, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.
Alright, y'all, that was the video. If you found it informative, all you have to do is simply drop a like, leave a comment, and press subscribe for more information like this. And as always, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you that watched to the end of this video to see this message. Remember, I have a Discord that you can join. I have a membership on the channel that you can join. The membership is $2.99 a month. Cancel anytime. It really helps out because ad revenue does not pay much on YouTube, so that helps me get things like microphones and stuff like that. So that really does help out when you do become a member or send super chats. That helps as well. Also, I have the Discord. The Discord, you get updates, links. You get updates. You get buy, sell signals, call options, all types of technical analysis, and you get to join an exclusive community. That's $50 for a lifetime invite. Hit me up in the email, Instagram link below to join that. And guys, as always, if you just want to support me for free, all you have to simply do is drop a like, leave a comment, and press subscribe. That is the best way and a great way to support me and help the channel grow. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.